cells and tissues. Body tissue cells are specialized for particular functions. Histology, the study of tissue. Tissues. Groups of cells with similar structure and function. 4 primary types. Epithelium, covering. Connective tissue, support. Nervous tissue, control. Muscle, movement. Epithelial tissues found in different areas functions body coverings. Body linings. Glandular tissue. Functions. Protection. Absorption. Filtration. Secretion. Epithelium characteristics. Cells fit closely together. Tissue layer always has one free surface. The lower surface is bound by a basement membrane. Avascular, have no blood supply. Regenerate easily if well nourished. Classification of epithelium. Specific classification. Simple, one layer. Stratified, more than one layer. Pseudostratified, mixed layers. Transitional, changes shape. Classification of epithelium. Shape of cells. Squamous, flattened. Cuboidal, cube-shaped. Columnar, column-like. Simple epithelium, simple squamous, single layer of flat cells. Usually forms membranes. Lines body cavities. Lines lungs and capillaries, simple squamous. Simple epithelium, simple cuboidal, single layer of cube-like cells. Common in glands and their ducts. Forms walls of kidney tubules. Covers the ovaries. Simple cuboidal. Simple epithelium, simple columnar, single layer of tall cells. Often includes goblet cells, which produce mucus. Lines digestive tract, simple columnar. Simple epithelium, pseudostratified. Single layer, but some cells are shorter than others. Often looks like a double cell layer. Sometimes ciliated, such as in the respiratory tract. May function in absorption or secretion. Pseudostratified columnar, ciliated. Pseudostratified columnar, non-ciliated. Stratified epithelium. Stratified squamous. Cells at the free edge are flattened. Found as a protective covering where friction is common. Locations. Skin. Mouth. Esophagus, stratified squamous. Stratified epithelium. Stratified cuboidal. 2 layers of cuboidal cells. Stratified columnar. Surface cells are columnar, cells underneath vary in size and shape. Stratified cuboidal and columnar. Rare in human body. Found mainly in ducts of large glands. Stratified cuboidal. Stratified epithelium. Transitional epithelium. Shape of cells depends upon the amount of stretching. Lines organs of the urinary system. Transitional epithelium. Glandular epithelium. Gland, one or more cells that secretes a particular product. 2 major gland types. Endocrine gland. Ductless. Secretions are hormones. Exocrine gland. Empty through ducts to the epithelial surface. Include sweat and oil glands. Glands. Connective tissue found everywhere in the body. Includes the most abundant and widely distributed tissues. Functions: binds body tissues together, supports the body, provides protection. Connective tissue characteristics. Variations in blood supply. Some tissue types are well vascularized. Some have poor blood supply or are avascular. Extracellular matrix. Non-living material that surrounds living cells. Extracellular matrix. Two main elements. Ground substance, mostly water along with adhesion proteins and polysaccharide molecules. Fibers. Produced by the cells. Three types. Collagen fibers. Elastic fibers. Reticular fibers. Collagen fibers. Elastic fibers. Reticular fibers. Connective tissue types. Bone, osseous tissue. Composed of bone cells and lacunae, cavities. Hard matrix of calcium salts. Large numbers of collagen fibers. Used to protect and support the body, bone. Connective tissue types. Hyaline cartilage. Most common cartilage. Composed of abundant collagen fibers. Rubbery matrix. Entire fetal skeleton is hyaline cartilage. Hyaline cartilage. Connective tissue types. Elastic cartilage. Provides elasticity. Example, supports the external ear, elastic cartilage. Connective tissue types. Fibrocartilage. Highly compressible. Example, forms cushion-like discs between vertebrae. Fibrocartilage. Connective tissue types. Dense connective tissue. Main matrix element is collagen fibers. Cells are fibroblasts. Examples: tendon, attach muscle to bone. Ligaments, attach bone to bone. Dense connective tissue. Connective tissue types. Areolar connective tissue. Most widely distributed connective tissue. Soft, pliable tissue. Contains all fiber types. Can soak up excess fluid. Areolar connective tissue. Connective tissue types. Adipose tissue. Matrix is an areolar tissue in which fat globules predominate. Many cells contain large lipid deposits. Functions: insulates the body, protects some organs, serves as a site of fuel storage. Adipose tissue. Connective tissue types. Reticular connective tissue. Delicate network of interwoven fibers. Forms stroma, internal supporting network, of lymphoid organs. Lymph nodes. Spleen. Bone marrow. Reticular connective tissue. Connective tissue types. Blood. Blood cells surrounded by fluid matrix. Fibers are visible during clotting. Functions as the transport vehicle for materials. Blood. Muscle tissue function is to produce movement. Three types. Skeletal muscle. Cardiac muscle. Smooth muscle. Muscle tissue types. Skeletal muscle can be controlled voluntarily. Cells attached to connective tissue. Cells are striated. Cells have more than one nucleus. Skeletal muscle. Muscle tissue types. Cardiac muscle found only in the heart. Function is to pump blood, involuntary. Cells attached to other cardiac muscle cells at intercalated discs. Cells are striated. One nucleus per cell. Cardiac muscle. Muscle tissue types. Smooth muscle. Involuntary muscle. Surrounds hollow organs. Attached to other smooth muscle cells. No visible striations. One nucleus per cell. Smooth muscle. Nervous tissue. Neurons and nerve support cells. Function is to send impulses to other areas of the body. Irritability. Conductivity. Nervous tissue.